Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's talk. And my topic this morning is that life matters. And I would like to start by reading a quote from the Dalai Lama's book, The Art of Happiness. He says, "Whenever I meet people, I always approach them from the standpoint of the most basic things we have in common. We each have a physical structure, a mind, and emotions. We are all born in the same way, and we all die. All of us want happiness and do not want to suffer. Looking at others from this standpoint, rather than emphasizing secondary differences, such as the fact that I am Tibetan or a different color, religion, or cultural background, allows me to have a feeling that I'm meeting someone just the same as me. I find that relating to others on that level makes it much easier to exchange and communicate with one another." So the time that we are in is crazy. I think first of all it's the coronavirus, and all of a sudden there's a lot of racism that we see in social media, and it's really just so sad. And I'm asking myself, aren't we ignoring something deeper than this? Exactly what the Dalai Lama says here, that instead of focusing on secondary differences such as color, religion, and cultural background, isn't there something deeper that we are missing, that we fail to actually recognize? Yes, there is. I'm telling you, yes. And the thing that we fail to recognize is that life matters. And I'm not just talking about being alive. I'm talking about that thread inside each one of us that is the life-giving force within us. If we remove that thread, and I'm talking about the thread because I do believe that it's a thread that's running through us all. I'm talking about spirit. I'm talking about your true being. And that true being, that life-giving force, isn't just, it's not just in you, it's in all people. No matter what their color, no matter what their religion, no matter what their social background is, that is the thread that's within us all. And that is pure being. And it means that we have all the abilities within ourselves to create this beautiful life for ourselves that we all deserve. It's deeper than the mind. It's deeper than just the physical body. And it goes beyond the ego. And there's so much of the ego that's coming out at the moment in the media. People fighting about and making comments about race and about religion and about my rights, and yes, I'm a woman, and stop women abuse, and women lives matter, and gay and lesbians matter, and my religion matters, and I saw this one that farms lives matter. Yes, all of this matters, but we all have that spirit inside of us, which goes beyond this outer shell of the body and the ego. The ego that's trying to say, but hey, you're not inferior or you're not superior. That's saying, but you're also good enough. If we go to that life inside of us, we realize our true being. We realize that we are all part of the universe. And we realize that if you believe in God, I think it's difficult. I can't imagine not believing in it. But if you realize that God is omnipresent, you realize that it means God is in you. You are an extension of God. Isn't that amazing? And then suddenly all these things on the surface does not matter, because you realize who you truly are. You realize that you have an infinite source of possibilities, of capabilities, of good health, of wealth, of creativity available to you, because you matter. The fact that you are here on earth matters. And that is basically what's really on my heart this morning. I want you to realize that you are so much more than your outer shell. And I want you to realize that you are truly an extension of God. And every form of life has got that life-giving force, that God nature in it. And that is what keeps us all alive. It doesn't matter whether we're human, animal, the earth, the universe, trees, that life-giving force, that thread of life is running through us all, which makes us all important, significant. It gives us all a purpose. It means that all of us matter. Have a beautiful day. See you next week again.